Yeah, I'm back. God, I love this theme. Hold on, I wanted. He says Scott Pilgrim band. Anyways, we're gonna get the good ending now. This one. Most people don't know what's. I don't want to read that out, but this whole yup. The one dude I saw play this hasn't posted anything in like 4 years. So I had to look. I kind of, knowing that they had added Cakery to the game, like, I wanted to watch someone's playthrough of Cakery's Road, so I had to find something completely different, because, I don't know, but they added, they had Cakery and Mulens. That's cool. I love Mulen. Oh god, I have a bad cough now. Like, constantly dry. I don't know. The prophetic future. Holy yap. Oh my god. Oh no! No! He's crying again. Oh no! Why is he crying both endings? Mituna's crying. I don't really know what to do. Is this good crying or bad crying? Me? I'm crying. Okay. Aww, we're having a moment. We're having a friend moment right now. Aww. You really do like this, honey, but you don't mind its sacrifice for a noble cause. Aww. Sorry. This is being kind of city understatement. Not as this than like you being here tonight. I mean that's all he gestures at his entire room kind of awkwardly. Somehow you don't think he means his hype. This whole stitch. I tried bringing it up once and no one really, took me seriously. To be fair, I'm not serious most of the time, so maybe that's my bad. I expect my high quality jokes on the regular, on the constant. That's not saying I'm very funny. It's not a thing. I'm very funny is what I'm getting at. Everyone thinks so. So I didn't really try again. So thanks for believing me about it, I guess. Well, you had no reason not to believe him about it. You can totally see yourself accidentally destroying a timeline. That sounds like something you might do. voice did not sound like something you might do, but okay, Lamau. It's kind of fucked up, but I think some part of me was looking forward to it. To whatever, right? Looking so messy, I mean. Whatever had looking so messy, I mean. The timeline, it's in this sense. With done so bad, I fucking know it's just like, yeah, I don't want all my friends and me to be heading towards someone stumble awful on it, obviously, duh. The idea scared me shitless. Like, goodbye, Sid. We had a nice run, but I'll never see you again. But at the same time, if nothing happened, my life was looking kind of not great, I guess. I don't know. He switches up. Because look, earlier I remember him distinctly using an 8 as a B, and now he is using B normally again. That is so weird. The best option for someone like me at the helm. Oh, no, don't. Actually, it's probably better on Befriendus than Alternia. You know, it's not like actual torture, because you can take a break. It's more like a normal job. And yeah, I know it's supposed to be prestigious. It's a huge fucking honor to serve your empire, high level position, blah blah blah. We've all seen the informer clothes me more than fucking target ad bullshit. Me more than most fucking target ad bullshit. Infomercials, sorry. But I don't even like having the status, the safety guards on my husktop. I hacked through those the instant I was old enough to type. How am I supposed to deal with that having them on my body? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Maybe it's because I drank a glass of milk that night. I can't stop coughing. Right, you're not from here. Obviously, look at you. I still don't get where you're from, but ain't Befriendus. The helm takes like some major surgery to get you in, so you're detachable. You know, for thefts is a job. They're thefts. You don't just live there. That'd be insane. Poking fun at Alternia without even knowing it. Wait, fuck. Do you even know what helming is? You do know that much, sort of. You feel like the before and definition may have some differences from the Alternian, but you know enough. Okay, so yeah, you get it. The port surgery, you get some inhibitors, so what you can do and detach so you don't tear the vessel apart. Oh. That stinks. And you're plugged in elements too. Safety locks, like I said, for safety. And yeah, the pay's pretty good, but I'm kind of not into the idea. You're not. Oh, he's whispering that. You're not sure why he's whispering. You wouldn't be into the idea anyway. The idea of a body with parental looks makes your inside squirm. Yeah, no, that's terrifying, actually. That's grossly terrifying. Yeah, right, sir, but that's basically the best job someone like me is allowed to do now. I am not drowning in options here. So I guess I wasn't, kind of wasn't looking forward to the future. All that might die either way. Oh god, I might have to stop doing the voice acting because my... Oh gosh. I'm still not. I'll try not to, but like, I'm struggling here. I'm scared. I have to protect them, I don't know how. Friends, you don't really want to push him past game. That did not look easy for him to admit. Hey, you want to see my favorite place on Befriendus? So far, I mean, I haven't seen the whole planet yet. Maybe it comparatively sucks. Don't keep your hopes up. That's what I'm saying. You'd love to, actually. Alright, hang on, motherfucker. We're going back out this window. you kind of feel like Mituna just hates doors. I like how the psionics, I don't know why, but they remind me of both electricity and also like spray paint at the same time. I don't think anyone's ever noticed that, but I love it. It's cool. Your new door hitting buddy floats you with the skateboard this time. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, close your eyes for touchdown. I want you to get the full effect. But also don't get mad if it sucks. It doesn't suck. It's beautiful, actually. You feel like you can see half the planet. It doesn't look so intimidating from here. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's a pain for most people without psionics to climb up here, so I sort of just go here when I want to be alone. I haven't really shown it to anyone else before because most of the people I talk to are over the internet. That's why I wasn't sure if it maybe sucks, but you're right, it totally doesn't suck. I have great taste in high lonesome places. I'd like to take carloads eventually, or tools. Aw, that's sweet. I see you sit down in the grass and... those are starships. That one too, I think, probably. I'm usually pretty good at picking them out. I've had a lot of practice. You can't decide if you want to watch this guy with space. Keep switching back and forth. It probably would be cool to go explore up there, you know, among the stars, final frontier, whatever word you want to use. Space. I'd kind of like to do it if I got to have a choice in how. No brain locks, you know, the drill. Maybe even picking the destination. Taking people I like with me. Also unrelated, but I can't fucking believe Mina's up there right now. Yeah, I don't think anyone could ever believe that. God, my throat's all dry and scratchy feeling. I don't know. For about 10 minutes. You've never explored mountains. You had a spaceship that was under your sole command once for about 10 minutes. Oh no, I haven't played Pastor Quest or like Hive Swap Friend Sim, especially the Hive Swap Friend Sim. I don't know, I wasn't too interested in it, and also I might try playing Pastor Quest sometime, but it's like I just want friends and maybe I'll watch some videos on it. When I don't know the characters, I don't care as much, you know? But it might be cool to check out also so I can understand the freaking callbacks from other games, you know? Because these really like to call back to the original I've Swap Friend Sim and Pastor Quest, no. Mostly Hive Swap Friend Sim, which is the problem. It does sound nice if you've gone all around 10 minutes. See if you just sit in companionable silence for a long time. Actually, Mituna tends to you and you're smiling like he means, aww. Thank you. I actually feel better about the future than I think I have in a long time. Hopefully whatever is coming will be good though. Obviously zero guarantees on that. But I'm going to do whatever I can even if it isn't. That's the promise. That's honestly really nice to hear. Part of you feels like you could just sit here with your new friend forever. Or at least until the sun comes up. You still have to find Arania. And you have other people to meet and things to do. And pals to befriend, but this is a good end to your first day on Befriendus. Hands up and touch the sky. Oh my god. The two endings complete each other and it's like, that's so cool. I loved that song. I think once for a dance project. It was like a drama class. I want to say it was 6th grade. My friends and I made a routine to that song. That was fun. Honestly, I might listen to that song later just because it's cute. As it turns out, there's one battery included. Sorry. It turns out there's one battery included. Sorry, Mituna. I love that little text. Over and over and I got it. The Burdens and the Bees. Book Festival. That is so hard to... Oh, there's just no sign there. The signless. You don't even get the... You don't even get the little thing. It looks so stupid, I can't help it. Little snapshots from the game, but they're all tinted colors. That's cool. He doesn't. We don't even get the cancer symbol. Just nothing. Just blank. God. Okay, we're gonna play through intermission 1. Like, we get to be Mituna in this one. Yay! God, I love the room decoration so much. I literally had to take a picture of the little Scott Pilgrim picture being on his wall, and I had to send it to my friend because we're both Homestuck and Scott Pilgrim fans. He's still a little. In fact, he got me into both. Your name is Mituna Captor. You are a ship in hands at computers. You know all the codes. Yada yada. This is shit. No, maybe it's interesting. It's not just. It's all looks as description, but okay. Well, up until recently, you just kinda hit the whirling device on that front. We're not even gonna call it a fan. Because your mind slapped a big fat nothing on the table for the last night or so. Despite your obviously calm and collected demeanor, you're flipping the fuck out about this. Okay, your new friend is giving you one of those looks. The kind of look that tells you you're probably not as zen as you previously thought you were. Right, where are they? Thanks for butting in with the emotional hoof that my cool for you. Remind me again how the hell Fintheth ollied out to the fucking moon, because our plan definitely did not go according to itself. To plan that it's hashtag to plan that it's hashtag news channels aren't flipping their fucking oh yeah, they left so jovially. Yeah, yeah, they can teleport. You should me stink eye. Your lack of pupils can muster. And they don't squirm under your level 22 psionic guilt glare ability. And they literally ask you about superpowers. Or is that what you mean we see zappy thing? Newsflash, that's not zapping, that's teleporting. There's already a beforehand word for it, dipstick. You just used it just now. So you teleported me into the moon. Can you take me up there? Why? And yes, no, maybe yes. Oh god, that's too good. Okay. Yes, no, maybe yes. Thankfully for you, they're pretty stoked about that idea. Something about their two best performing buddies together. We're your only two performing buddies, bro. Exactly, they say. Hey, Cronus. What does that mean? I'm scared. Some what with Cronus? Some couch co-op. Are they talking about gaming? I didn't know Cronus gamed. Honestly, in my opinion, Cronus is the type of guy who watched The Outsiders once and made it his entire personality, but also he's really annoying and he sucks. You know? Like in a bad way. Whatever. To be... No, that's cool. I have a really bad feeling about Mina, and I need to make sure she's okay. I'm talking grim sense. I'm talking doom speak. It's bottom of the barrel abstract morbid gut feeling here. No, you knuckle-sponged assholes. About fitting twofold. We just had our private numbers. Don't talk about this. Oh god. I would be a little more clear if I had suddenly decided to leap back into my arm. If suddenly decided. Oh, I'm sorry for losing it for a sec there. Totally lost it. The losing of it never stops around these parts. But no, this isn't just a regular pump stopping paranoia. This is just a regular pump stopping paranoia. You get when the loudmouth is the radio silent on social media for a little too long. Right after escaping to the moon, something's fishy, no pun intended. Oh. They won't leave me without an IP adapter. She won't leave without an IP adapter. That was the one thing I told her to bring. She didn't even need to bring space gear, which, trust me, I quadruple checked. Unless he was an idiot and just didn't. Which I guess is unfortunately possible. Leave my autobiography. Unfortunately possible. I tell you that Mina apparently said that they're not hard to come by. Okay, what the hell does that mean? She took an extremely long way to the moon, unless they just know to zap back. You know what we're wasting a lot of time here. Let's just go. You know, obviously made it back in one piece, so I'm less worried about that, I guess. No offense. So you're the expert, apparently. What's this stage? Walk me through this. Actually, no time might be of this. Actually, no time might be of the essence. Just sprint me through this. Ew. God, ew. To see if our face. This cute little bee wallpaper. Help, it's so adorable. Good gamer boy. I like how in this one and in more like visibly noticeable sometimes in Distant Quest, they actually have different art styles, like drastically different art styles. It's cool. Your sneakers leave the trailblade floor on your block. Footprints in pink moon soil. I mean, it's huge, just 10 feet off. It's a triangular curve. Finned flesh there, so Mina! Where the hell and fuck have you been? Where the front pigeon fuck does it look like I've been, bitch? Straight on the moon, 4 eyes. You get the moon think, man. How about you use it? You're ecstatic to see that. She's just excited. Pal looks very fist fighting. Should be kind of hilarious. Oh. Right. I'm in trouble. So our mutual friend here says that you somehow plan to get your hands on an interplanetary adapter after you arrived on the moon. If there are moon stores around, please point me in their direction. Ow, ow, those are pimples on my neck. Ow. That hurt. Actually, they sputter up. Obviously not used to being the third wheel, they said that means the game will be easy. Actually. Meh. You get that's not any less fucked, right? Yeah, it's easy when you know some glub who can teleport. But hello, we ended up getting busted halfway through, and it's only because my quick sinking that I got here at all. Had to improvise like mad. Besides, I gave you my troll tag, didn't I? To contact them for help with no internet. Yeah, well, if it's so much your damn beeswax, then fix it for me, Zappy. Your butt perks up like a bird beast. No, not you, Zappy. Yellow Zappy. Ugh, well, you've got to change now. Fine. Okay, here's what we're going to do on account of your dumbassery. Big Lucis Mituna is gonna have to swoop in and hack some state out of my facility, so probably be more secure than whatever Empire endorsed gutter crud you brought with your pocket change. You bought with your pocket change, on account of me being wicked smart and good with tech. Cool. There's something fucking murky in the air right now. It's giving you hives. Maybe you're just too used to being psychic, but something feels off about Mina. It's hard to justify it, because on paper she's acting exactly like she always does, but there's a subtle sense that you should realize it. Hey Zappy, you think you could peace out for a sec? Or like a few hours? Not to be ungrateful for you introducing me to one of my friends IRL for the first time. Like, that's real rad of you, but this is kind of a private moment now. Didn't intend for it to be, but Sid just got personal as hell all of a sudden. They seem a little surprised at your request, but thankfully they don't put too much of a fight about stepping off for a little while. As consolation, you give them a little fist bump before you and Mina wave goodbye. Where'd they go? My question is, where'd they go? Did they just ditch them on the moon? What if... Amy's PA reader doesn't have a computer or Trollian. Or like Bester Jump or anything. Nothing. Girlie! You just stranded yourself. They're not gonna magically know to come get you. Oh gosh. Already, it feels like a weight's been lifted off. Very, very breathing. Everything's surrounded. So, why are you here exactly? This glub of the woods ain't the easiest tuber spot. Easiest shrug. To check up on your sorry ass, as a matter of fact. You're never that quiet for that long, so I assume that something was wrong. Rightfully so, might I add. You're welcome. You take a look at your silhouettes and scan for the cards. You need to make shit happen for me, and your scope is obviously first and foremost. Your tech deck fax modus. Peak. So what's with the weird bandana I'm in? It's a flag. If Mia's seriously gonna claim the moon, that's so typical. Might as well, that's so typical. Might as well, right? Who else is gonna come up here? Making bank also includes making bank on opportunities. Bank counts as a pun. Shut up. Yeah, like river banker, like whatever. But you sigh very loudly and obnoxiously as you retrieve a satellite dish after performing supersonic double roundabout with its card that moves the adversary everywhere on account. Hold it twisting. Huh. You really packed the flag before you packed your only means of communication, huh? Unless you're planning the worst flag signaling, don't you need two of them to use flag signaling or whatever it's called? You ain't never gonna let me live that down, are you? I'm sorry I let one itty bitty thing slip through the cracks. Oh, you were right about me not seeming off. Of course you're right, that is, you're always right. She's proved it, is what you're saying, by saying sorry for literally anything. Neither of you know how to act, in all honesty, but you can tell that she's super uncomfortable right now. Let's try to lighten the mood just a little bit. Please don't tell me you're gonna name the moon, too. Mount Meantown, Futha Rock Parlor, Mina 2.0, and or Junior. I'm mocking you, these aren't suggestions. Flattered as I am that you're doing my job for me, no, that wasn't on the agenda. Future Rock Parlor sounding like a middle AF band name, though, thinking. Just sticking it to Fairy, that's all. Jeez. What's your problem with your daughter/mom? Dude, she's like the nicest person alive. How do you even have an issue with her? Old hag couldn't stand the thought of peeps setting foot on the moon. So, guess what my top priority was the second I slammed? Lol. But whatevs the point. The point is nobody knows about it. It is what I'm gloving. Not leading thirst settled right to you if I had to take a thought in the dark. Not like we're trying to keep you incognito or nothing, Lamau. Nah, no Moby under fuchsias allowed near here. Trust me, I'm shells of confident. Wave too much reef search for my liking. Biff doesn't get worked up over much, but for some whack reason, the moon's the ground mass she's itching to die on. It's almost freaky how serious she takes it, TBH. Ground base is dying on them. Something about surfing some historical blah 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 glub glub, not important. Just know the moon's a no-fly zone. Wow, you're almost as impressed she knows this. This definitely isn't common knowledge, not to you at least. And hey, you're the one destined to be a living ship battery. Oh, that's sucky. Although, from the way she's talking about it, sounds like this whole spiel fell right into her lap without her so much as lifting a finger. Reef search who? Reef search who? I don't know, I feel like I added too much of a pause between those two words, sorry. I do it when it skips, I do that when it skips a line, I'm so sorry. Like I subconsciously do it. I guess I should count my lucky stars and seeing how I'm very much under Futha. That's what she said, lol. Joke's funny, it's totally hard. The hard technical fuck muck being over here. Now that the universe just got fucked over, I guess I'm just doomed to be a pilot. Retirable. I retire. I reiterate. LOL. 101. Lol. Especially now that you're out of the Empress equation. Thanks for nothing, I guess. You try your best not to make that sentence sound accusatory, but you can only polish a turd, so it stirs your fingers so much. Ew. To your surprise, its barbed words hit me. Hey, no, fuck that noise. Are gonna be cool. We can work something out. Okay? And what exactly the hell does that mean? Fuck lightning the moon, actually. Done a 180 on that one. Start your own life again, you guess. You're literally throwing any power you have by throwing away any power you have by forcing everyone to assume you're dead, so forgive me if I find that a little hard to believe. Unless they're suggesting I pack up my shit and go on the run too. To which I say not everybody can just pack up their things and scram me. Now sometimes I'm staying in bumfuck nowhere, ruled down by forces and lack of magical teleport fairy alien. I'm not saying that because Moon is mine, but like, okay, maybe I'll take a hibernate or two if I coop up in here too long. I run a tight ship. You both absolutely could know enough motherfuckers to find a loophole or bust you out somehow. Ragler knows a shit or two about blah blah blah, don't she? Ow. Ow. Stupid pimple, dude. Well, Eris or not, you speaking with the biggest, best fusion there is. Aerith, you has the power to change things, and current you is a hop, skip, and jump away from wanted criminal. Okay, let's say hypothetically, and the reason I just changed my tone is because I was starting to realize I felt like I was starting to sound too much like I was trying to voice Solix, which I'm not, and also I feel like, I don't know. Just shh. Nothing. And okay, let's say hypothetically you rescue me from my devastating destiny as a civically enslaved space taxi. There are millions of other Goldbloods out there, and almost every single one of them is given the cockpit. That's what she said. God. Take this seriously! Ah! Like, seriously, dude. Focus, take it seriously. Also, sorry if there's poor audio quality. I haven't actually played these back and heard the audio. I know my microphone is on, but it's like my audio's on a Chromebook. I don't have a proper microphone. It's going to be awful, is what I'm saying. Can you work something out for them? She scoffs at you, but knows she hates that you're not talking to her nonsense. She can just brush off. Part of you thinks she's concerned, just throwing her trying not you to stop you from talking. I can't work something out for every glubbing fucker there, believe it or not. I imagine neither. That's strict alien territory, apparently. Even becoming Empress won't let me snap her my fingers and make everything the way I want it. He tried to write a law before. Should take so long. You know what happened when we got the converse rule? The conserve. Rule 1. Nobody likes change. Love to hate it, in fact. I'm not exactly a history buff. I was way better when it came to the computer science school feeding sessions. Only history round those parts were whoever thought they could take me level fuck Mac. Only no items. Final Destination. I love that movie franchise. Oh my god, it's 1v1. Dude, stop. I hate typing words sometimes. 1v1. No, not L level. 1v1. Spoken word confusing. Final destination mentioned. I don't even know if they're referencing the movie or not. I can't. They could, like, not even be referencing the movie at all. But I can't help it. I can't help it. Listen, man, you're not talking to deaf fins. That is not what I meant to do. Talking to deaf fins over here. It's just crazy hard work to take. I accidentally touched my screen because I have a touchscreen laptop. That did that. Just crazy hard to work out your angler when you keep slapping it behind at night in penetrable bubble walls of jokes. Those just be thick. If you've got something to say, then say it to my face already, will ya? Look, I'll even put the fish puns down for a sec to show you I'm serious. This better be worth it. That was serious with 7 letters. That you should not be as big of a deal as it. Look, I'm not even asking you to change anything. I'm way too pessimistic to even consider humoring the thought of anyone making a positive change at that scale, which is sad, but it's what you get, I guess. All I'm saying is that it's probably something you should think about for Oh, well, I accidentally skipped that. Oh, sorry. I keep accidentally clicking my... Gosh. I can work something out for you. It doesn't fix all my problems, despite the fact that it fixes one. Okay? Okay. Okay, you can pick the fifth lines back up now. It's enough of that depressing conversation. Because you're sure as shit not going to spend a lot of time on the journey bringing the both of you down. I'm sorry for flying way off the handle like the handle with a ramp I was speeding towards on a vehicle to jump a canyon. The crowd goes wild with dismay and then proceeds to go fucking bonkers. We're cool. Can't say it's unfloundered, stuck the landing. Prove just how cool you two are. The two of you fist bump out like total people pals. Can't say my first choice of Moonbuds was the one who was gonna grill me on shit I ain't even done yet, but I'll consider it payback for whatever nitro boosted VPN you're gonna hook me up with. You are hooking me up, right? What'd you use anyway? Anyway, Gord. NordVPN. NordVPN joke. God, stop. You had a feeling this conversation was coming. Yeah, you look up from your desktop to look her square in the eye. I route all my internet traffic through my mutant ThinkPan via psionic energy. Before you ask me, no, you can't do that too. I don't think she thought she could. Come on, please. Come on, please. No. No sappies. I dedicate enough of my brain power to deciphering your fish puns as is. I'm not doing it while routing it to a search engine hundreds of thousands of miles away. Bold-faced lie, but whatever gets her to stop asking. Besides, the Empire's got gourd wrapped around its trying tines. It's cute if you don't want your cult talker. No, you're watching the span cartoon shows. But wants to nasty shit. You can't trust NordVPN. God. Is that like an actual thing? I think that was an actual thing where they would actually give your data your data up in a criminal case. I probably haven't shut it down just to the hands. And you better tell me, of course. Knowing her, she'll call you paranoid moron, swipe herself a gourd subscription out of spite, and then nobody wins. You spend the next 10 minutes badgering you about internet security. Come on, you're the heiress. You should know better than that. Weak sauce, not like you can afford 5+ computers. It's like a sensible fucking person. Shrug. Or more like shrug. Okay. Whatever. You used to be connected now. So my work here is done. God, you have a lot of unwritten notifications. It's a clusterfuck in your bedroom, Ching. Connected to Zappy right now. Do you mind if I borrow your account to troll them over? What? So you're gonna just ditch me like that? So what? You're gonna just ditch me like that? She certainly said that quickly, almost like she's preparing to say that since the beginning. She freezes when she realizes how she just blurted that out. Luckily, you counterplanned. And missed the chance to nab the best stargazing spot I've ever been to. FF. Scoot over, sucker. I got some Thardsipsis by. That's hell on my list. Starsips. Tharsips. We're meant to fly. I don't know. I feel like in my book, I'm making them sound a bit too similar. I'm making what I think Solix sounds like in my head, and what I think Mituna sounds like in my head a bit too similar, but like, okay, if I play Pest Request and I have to voice Solix, I'm probably gonna make his voice a bit, like, deeper and more monotone, you know? I'm not good at voice acting. Okay. That's more like it. Don't scare me like that. I will fork you. You poke your tongue out, or as a snickers to her heart, so there's oh, they're having a cute friend moment. Take it this way. So how does it feel? How does it feel knowing you're going to be living up here forever? You don't want to count the whole. You can never throw your face again on face back on before us without causing several interplanetary incidents thing. Pizza, especially when I can get a zap whenever I need. God, she's so fucking spoiled, isn't she? You just admittedly aren't not an expert on alien psychology, but physiology. But you get the feeling Mina may be underestimating just how long she's gonna live for as a future. Yeah, no, they live a real long time, girl. Real long time. You basically have to wait until everyone else died out and forgot about you to come back. Including your friends. Hell, you know you're barely going to be a blip on her radar by the time she gets old and croaky. But for his son will probably be long gone by that point. Oh jeez, they live a long time. And your new alien pal, they're chill, but they're a little bumbling the second they step out into Befriendus woods. They're probably gonna kick the shitter. You'll be shocked if they even make the passing. I love how they don't say bucket, it's like, oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, a piece of my ring that I have gotten from my girlfriend due to the rust has broken, which is especially bad due to the fact, oh, it just snapped in half. That's great. Wish I lived anywhere near that one guy on like YouTube Shorts who fixes rings. Oh yeah, that's not good. I like that ring too. God damn it. Oh crap, didn't she say she spent a lot of money on this thing? Okay, we're gonna have to take this thing into a jeweler and get it fixed with like welding or whatever. That's great. Damn it. I break everything I touch. Whatever. Yeah. Speaking of which, sketch what time it is. You know, they said it with that zappy thing, but honestly, I don't see it. What do you mean? Zap kind of implies there's some kind of electric influence, right? You know, eel. He said eel. Aww. She smiles at him, making a fish pun on accent. Oh yeah, I've been bad. I'm sorry. So what would you like? So what would you call it then, genius? Okay, so like, when they swiped up and that took you up here, and took you up here, did you feel any movement? You're running quickly. So what's your point? Okay, so you're here in Befriendus, right? Actually, you're moving, but let's ignore that for now. You're obviously feeling movement when you're... It's teleporting. Your flickering Mituna puppet zips from the fixed point in space you created to another place a couple feet to the right. You pull on the visual stimuli by fading in a two-headed arrow connecting the two points just to flex emphasize. Flex? Well, she's thinking about it for a second, which you hope doesn't or think pan too hard. Zing. Guess not, but the bigger questions are A, why that manta is matters. Yeah, that means matters. And B, who gives a steaming dump of hull? So zapping up here wasn't the glove and roller coaster fish, so what? Was it just me, or did that feel more like the environment suddenly changed around us? It's not going to a different place, but the other way around. What? Hurry up and give us the... Give me 2 seconds, fuck, it's hard to explain. Huh. Maybe this is the battered remains of my psychic sense talking, but it doesn't feel like there's some weird central core of the universe. Feels like you're mad friend thirsty, dude. No, I'm serious. Like the edge of the universe. I feel like Mituna's hair should have been much fluffier, considering his hair actually straight up covers his eyes, you know? For lack of better terminology, they can like and reframe themselves. What is his names? He said Mario 64. Oh my god. Whatever you say, dweeb. He's just what? Well, Look, I'm really sorry about, well, the whole sea-bang. Honestly, no Moby can relate to dreading their future more than yours, richly. You think educating duty is daunting, bitching my real an empire. Press X to download. I love this stupid little references, you know, it's funny. Call me cringe for thinking it's funny, but it's funny. Look, I'd hate taking place if it was me on the throne, but it ain't, so let me tell you something. Who the fuck is gonna make you be a shelmsman? Old crusty ancestor Feth. She keeps me under lock and quay, and look where I am now. For longer than we... Oh, stop bullying Peppery. She's nice. For longer than we had clothes, we had living fusions taking the throne, and guess what? It took that for that to be broken. Oh, that's... Huh. That implies they were naked. Okay. They formed a society before they ever thought about clothing. Said fucking no one did something. If you still have visions, you'd be laughing right now. My life has been sensing over one very specific outcome. No matter what I did to try and alter the trajectory of every fucking thing in existence, they'll circle back to the same hoofbeat sit. Just because my visions are gone doesn't mean my life is endless fixed, right? Who's that about your visions? Alright. Long story with no clear answer, anyways. What are you suggesting I do? Just die, double their discs, sparks, and flip grub patties forever? Helming isn't mandatory, but the best I'm allowed realistically. And runs away to the moon is realistic. You guess she isn't wrong. Life's been throwing hell curveballs at you. There's no way in hell I'm going back for the throne. Don't get your hopes up for that specifically, but there's too much there. No, I don't want to talk about it. I want to help you somehow. If that means snapping you out of your Gloomville fatalism pity pool party and making you figure that out so you don't gotta sit around to get snapped at big old wipeouts, so be it. Never realized how much you thought about it, I guess. But hey, at least we can all agree the cushy society with an iron grip on freedom sucks. Shit, right? Sucks shit, right? Amen to that. Thanks for being real about it. Whatevs. If you tell anyone I'm getting sappy on you, I'll mount you and your lame four-wheel device on my wall. Loose lips, gold snips, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. You are overwhelmed by how little you care about mime zipping your lips regardless. You pump it out again and go back to stargazing. You could admittedly get used to this feeling for your life, if it is just for a moment. Aww. Friendship! Okay, that was the intermission. And the end of Mituna's like good ending. I'll make this video super long by starting the next one. I am kind of just randomly mashing them together instead of, you know, posting like posting them bit by bit. I don't know. So I'm gonna record a separate video for the next bits. Bye.